Starting over here, we have an apple tree, Fuji, hard pruned a few weeks back. Started producing some scaffold, branching, 2 peaches, Santa Rosa, also coming in ever since the big prune a few weeks back. So everything with this lighter color wood is stuff that's new. Right next to the Santa Rosa, we have a Methley PLUM. And then we have some nectarines. Arctic Star. White nectarines. And we have another apple. Honey Crisp. Hard pruned, quite low. It's branching. Next to the Honey Crisp, there's another nectarine. It's a Snow Queen. This one is coming in quite vigorously ever since the prune. Going back behind here, have a Awari Satsuma Mandarin tree. Have some fruit on it. I'm not sure whether I should take them off to promote more vigorous growth, strengthening the root system. Behind here, I believe this is a blood orange. If I could find the tag. Oh, it's a Valencia orange. And it's flowering right now. I had to come outside to smell the flowers. It smells like perfume. Such a delight. And then this might be, yeah, a Terraco blood orange. Kind of growing a little lanky. And then one of my very first trees that I purchased. This is a Tropic Snow white peach. So I tend to prefer white peaches and nectarines. So I tend to go for the white fleshed varieties. And this thing is producing some peaches. Here's the largest peach that I'm very excited about. I can't wait. We have a bunch of little smaller peaches. Some things that I would have done differently. I probably would have pruned this so that if it gave out a fruit, it wouldn't be on the end here. Might break the branch, but I'm okay with that because I plan on hard pruning it in the winter. So all of this is gonna go. I'm trying to hard prune all of my fruit trees right now. That way they can be trained to produce at a lower level, such as these that are front and center, using the backyard orchard culture method. I believe it was promoted by Dave Wilson. Then back behind here, I have a Babcock peach tree. I didn't want to hard prune this too low, so I went to the first available branch and I cut to promote lower branching. So hopefully we'll see some stuff right there. I might have to go in later. Then I have a avocado tree. This is a Super Haas. I bought this year as well. It's been raining a lot. This is dead. I'm a little worried about it. I might put it in a smaller container. And then behind it, I have my original Haas tree. This is a Haas avocado. I've been meaning to tie it to the support. It's pretty big. But I think I'm going to hard prune this as well later on. Has some Confederate Star Jasmine. Some salad greens growing back there. And some lantana and marigolds planted in between to encourage pollinators. Back there is a fruit tree I plan on hard pruning this next winter. I missed my opportunity, so I'm just gonna let it grow and produce. If it produces anything, after it produces, I will give it a big chop but this is a Anna apple. Good southern variety. Right next to it, I believe we have a cherry tree. I had pruned this when I first got it, but I wasn't brave enough at the time to go lower, so I will be backtracking when I hard prune it again. This is the Coral Champagne cherry tree, and in front of it is the South Barbados cherry in front of it. This is another cherry. This is the Lappin's cherry tree. I got these about the same time. I was too scared to do a big chop. So unfortunately, I will be backtracking this year to do exactly that. Right in front of here, we have a Flavor Top nectarine in the middle. And a Blushing Peach right here. This is brand new. I got this from Fast Growing Trees just a week or two ago. It's an Indian Free Peach. I read online that it scores high on flavor tests, so I just had to get it. It's another white flesh variety. It's basically all I buy. And then right next to it, I have a Skeena cherry tree that came in at the mail at the same time. I purchased these together, and I'm just gonna let them grow until the winter. And as with everything else that I let grow too tall, I will cut them back later. Here I have my key lime, one of my original plants. And then a improved Meyer lemon tree right next to it. Behind all of this, if you can see, I have a Clementine Mandarin right there. Getting quite bushy. Some strawberries growing in some hanging pots. And mango trees. This one is a Manila mango, Carabao mango, or it's also known as the Philippine mango. It comes from the Philippines. On Google it said it was one of the best tasting mangoes, so I bought it. Right next to it is the Alfonso mango. It has grown tall, but I chopped it right there because I want to encourage lower branching. I have this container of watermelon growing over here. It started to really bush out. When I first put everything in, it was quite small. It was probably like 1% of all this. Over here I have a blueberry row. It's kind of where I put all my berries. More strawberries. I have the Sequoia variety, the All-Star, the Keynote, and I think Ozark Beauty actually. There we go. Right in front of here is a brand new Mars seedless grapevine that I just purchased last week. This is supposed to be a Concord grapevine. It's not doing anything. I got this from Stark Bros online. And then that's a blackberry that I'm probably going to return to Lowe's because it did nothing. Right behind here I have some raspberry plants. These are heritage raspberry vines. Good for the south. I am in zone 9B. And then I got this one from Lowe's. It is the Meeker raspberry. Two blackberry varieties. The Navajo thornless. Right there. I've been picking off berries. And then the Natchez blackberry has a few buds. So cute. Look at those little red little dots. And then my 4 blueberry bushes back here. This first one is a Tiff Blue blueberry. I was finally able to harvest a few berries. We are in, what month is it? Is it May? And then this misty blueberry right next to it. I've been harvesting from this blueberry sporadically for the past month. So this was giving me some blueberries in April. And then the Jewel blueberry. I don't see any blueberries on it though. I'm wondering if the birds or maybe the wind got to it. I'm gonna have to look at the label for this one. Alright, powder blue blueberry. And that's pretty much everything I have growing. Aside from trying to get some melon seeds started, some more tomatoes, and some more salad greens. That's my little backyard orchard.